yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. If you take yourself off, no matter what, can I guarantee that you'll vote to keep Kale?
Yes.
You swear?
I mean, no offense, but like...
There's nobody else that you care about in the house.
Well, it's not even that...
That's good. I need you to say that.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's not that there's no one else in the house I even care about. It's just that I'm not voting Kale out. Like, it's not... No, that's all I'm saying. Like, it's not even that I care so much about Kale. No, it's coming out wrong no matter what. But I'm voting for Kale to stay no matter what.
Like, you swear?
I swear. Like, I did this last week, like, doing it, like, you know, like... Okay. I'm not voting Kale out.
Because I need your vote to keep Kale. And if I have your vote to keep Kale, I can guarantee you 100% that I'm not going to go back on my word and Kale will stay in the house. But I need to know for 100% that you won't vote
I'm voting... Like, I mean, I know you're not going to tell me, but, like... Do you have one person in mind, or you have multiple people?
No, one person. Somebody who's been setting up a lot of people in this house and who is playing a lot of people. But I don't want to... I would tell you, but I don't want to tell you because I don't want Kale to know. And it's really important that Kale doesn't know.
Yeah, she'll be scared. She is a big... Like, honestly, like, Kale's driving me nuts. To be quite honest, like if I tell her anything,
she's scared that she's going home. She's scared that I'm not going to keep my word.
No, it's not. No, not even that. Just in general, like I'm going to keep her because obviously, anytime I put up against her, I don't know. There's just no reason for me not to keep her in.
And because you know that if it's you against her, that she's going home.
Right. Or I mean, I think that, but maybe it's not. It's true. But I'm just saying, like,
the only week that it wouldn't be true is this week.
Yeah. No. Yeah. And you know what? Whatever. I mean. There's no reason for me not to keep Kale. I'm going to keep Kale. She gets nervous. She talks loud. Like, I'm going, like I told her, I'm like, and she's really negative, and, like, it's driving me nuts. Like, I'm like, Kale, like, if you're not positive, like, I'm dumping you. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I can't handle this.
Well, she makes people feel uncomfortable because all she does is mope around the house and look depressed all the time. And
that's what I told her. I was
like, when she enters a room, everybody's just like, okay, you know what I mean?
I know. And I told her that because it's driving me nuts because I don't live like that. Like, I'm always like hey, like, you know, you could do, I mean, obviously, you can do anything to me, and I'm like, hey, cool, whatever, you know, like, you know, that's how it is. I promise you, like, if you tell me, I won't tell her, but she wants, this is what because she's going to talk to you too, and she wants you to say.
Did Jen talk to you? Did Jen talk to you? Did Jen talk to you? I'm like, no.
Yeah, okay. So she wants you, obviously, to put up your dad or Zach, and she thinks that no matter who else you put up, they won't go, or Amber, and no matter else who you put up, she's going home.
I can tell you right now, like, I had to talk to you because when you did that, honestly, I kind of was afraid that you were going to take Kale off.
When I did what?
When you put all the money.
Oh.
I was kind of afraid that you were going to take Kale off.
Yeah.
Only because, you know...
Why would you stay then, and you might as well just go home?
Well, not just that, like, if you're not going to win anything, what's the point of going into sequester? You might as well... I'm just saying, like, if you were to go into sequester, you might as well go home this week. That just crossed my mind, and I just wanted to make sure that you're going to take yourself off and not Kale. Because, like, I swear to you, I'm not lying to you, as long as you're the fourth vote, Kale will stay in this house. And I need... absolute positivity.
No, I'm 100% positive.
Like, it's gonna go and backfire.
I've never not voted. No, I've never like not voted against her, and I have no reason to.
No, that's what I figured. But there's the other 3 people, 2 of them, but especially one is worried, just because
that I will do it.
That you would vote to get Kale out. I don't know why. I don't see a reason that you wouldn't personally, but I just have to make sure.
Yeah, well, like,
because it's a matter of really, like, putting, like, especially with me.
If you tell me who it is, like, and I feel like then I could bring more to the conversation, but, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like.
But my whole thing is Kale can't know.
I promise you, like, I will not tell Kale. Like, I'm promising you, and I never promise anyone. You could ask anyone. Like, I've never made deals. Like, I've never done anything. Like, it's how it is. Like, and I'll even tell, if Kale asks me, because she will, I'll be like, Kale, you're not going home. It doesn't matter. Like, because it doesn't. As long as she's not going home, it doesn't matter. And if she does go home, she's, you know, whatever. She's fine. Like, either way.
But how do I know I can trust you?
I know. I don't know. What do you want? I don't know what you want me
to. I don't know. It's just by me putting this person up.
Is it Eric?
It could be. by me putting this person up, if this person were to stay in the house, like, I am doomed. I'm out. If I put this person up and they don't go home, I've screwed myself this whole game and there's no point in me staying. So it's like a really, really big deal.
Yeah.
And by getting this person out of the house, it is getting the biggest threat for every single person in the house. Getting that person out.
Well, I don't know, like, no matter what, if it's a boy, they're going to go home.
Why is that?
Because, well, I'd be worried, I don't know, if it's a boy, I'd be worried about Zach's vote, if you think that you have his vote.
I know I have Zach's vote 100%.
If it's a boy, I'd be worried about it.
I know I have Zach's vote. Zach has nobody in this house, Jen.
I know that, but he's so scared of all the girls taking over.
But it's too late.
Yeah.
And, like, honestly, like, I don't really hang out with all the girls. I'm friends with everybody, like, cordial with people, everyone in the house at least, but, you know, I don't consider myself part of the we or whatever. So, I mean, Zach has nobody. The only person he had in this house was Nick. And, you know, he feels
and he was annoyed, but Nick was annoyed by him.
Exactly. And he feels probably like he's probably the closest to my dad. And, you know, because we have, like, you know, we were both close with Nick, he feels like we have that in common. So I'm like, I told Nick before he left, I was like, great, you know, Zach's gonna, like, leech onto me. Thanks. He's like, sorry, nothing I can do about it.
Yeah. Well, Zach's tried to leech onto everyone. It's just a matter of, like, who it works on.
Exactly.
It's like if you could handle it or not.
Exactly.
Because, like, look at him. Because he's tried with me. Like, I feel like there's, like, multiple people, obviously, who talk to everyone in this house, being Zach, your dad, and Eric. And Dustin. But all the boys. I feel like it's the boys. And, like, it's not because, like, it's girls against boys. It's because boys are more scandalous. Mm-hmm. Or, you're not more scandalous, but you know what I mean? Like, they think that they could talk better. Because I know Eric told me that he worked out a deal with you in the beginning.
Eric?
Yeah. In the beginning, but then you became, like, rude to him and then whatever.
What deal is that?
Not a deal, but, like, you know, like, that you guys were, like, I don't know. He said you were really nice and all of a sudden you turned, like, really rude. And I was like, what? Like, when you started hanging out with Nick.
No, you know what it was, and Eric's so freaking weird, in the beginning, I don't know, like, I kind of started hanging out with Eric a lot, and he's like, you know those, like, relationships that you have with people where you feel like they're, like, your dumb little brother, and you, like, bicker like brother and sister? Like, that's how I felt, and I even said that numerous times in there. And then, like, when he went on Slop, he started going crazy. Like, everyone saw it. And he, like, lashed out at me for seriously, like, no reason, like, 3 times in 2 days. And
on Slop,
it's like, I understand that you're on Slop, but come on, like, give me a break. And I wasn't the only one to notice it. Like, it was everyone around me.
No, yeah, he was
3 times in 2
Slop.
days. So that's when I stopped talking to him for, like, a long time, and I guess he got, like, all butthurt about it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we talk now, like, we're totally cool.
Yeah.
But it was just
I don't know.
Stupid.
You won't tell me who for sure who it was. I wish I could, like, I don't know.
I'm just nervous because of Kale.
Well,
because there's probably more to Kale than she's telling you. And over the last few days, I've figured out a lot of stuff going on in the house that
BHOH.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was right before that. And I figured out so much stuff going on, and it was all there, but it was like one piece of the puzzle was missing. The person, and it was a direction that I hadn't looked before, and it just all fell into place, and it was just like the light turned on, and I was like shocked. And every single thing, and then just more and more and more I kept realizing more and more and more, and it's just like, oh my God, like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So,
but I know he didn't do the mustard because he was with me the whole time.
Who?
Eric. Oh, I know you're not saying Eric, but I know he didn't do it. But I don't know who you're talking about, but I feel like that's who it is, so that's why I comment. But I don't know. I promise you I won't tell Kale. I don't know what you want me to say, like, other than that, because, like, I mean, it sucks because we don't have anything, like, to offer each other, like, at the moment with, like, that.
It was just hard for me because, you know, like, honestly, like, we've never talked.
I know.
and we have been here for like 6 weeks, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, this week I wish that you didn't get HOH.
You'd feel kind of hard to talk to me.
Yeah, and it still is. I guess it's just not because, like, I felt like I would, like, have conversations through other people with you, like your dad. Like, your dad always talks about you, like, because I would talk to your dad for, like, hours outside, and, like, he'd just talk about you. Like, I feel like I know you better than, like, you know me.
But at the same time, like, I've had arguments with my dad in here, and it's like, my dad doesn't even know me.